pumpkin-y spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I love my hoodie. I've been wearing it.
Welcome to the BlabberMalt Show with your hosts, Dave and Matthias, two guys that blabber incessantly about beer, brewing, and bullcrap. Stick around while they brew up another tasty episode.
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back. How you doing?
We are back. Took a little hiatus. This is episode 83 of the BlabberMalt Show.
We did take a hiatus.
November 19th, 2024. It's good to be here.
It's good to have you here, buddy.
I'm alive.
You're alive. I walked in the house and I'm like, he's alive.
I am here. Yes, if you don't know, we do a show live every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Sometimes we're here in Club Radon down in my super secret basement lair. Sometimes we're out and about at places like Bummin Beaver. We're happy to have Dave and Mike in the studio.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, good to see you. It's funny. I'm Dave. My brother's Mike. It's just,
It
Dave
works
and Mike.
perfectly.
Yeah.
It works, yeah.
It works.
I'm David Michael.
Hey.
Whoa.
I'm not Michael
It
David.
just got deep.
Are you Michael Mark? Because my other brother's Mark.
No, but his brother was Mark, so.
Yeah, some good family names there.
Michael Michaels.
Yeah. So before we get too far, don't forget to like and subscribe the BlabberMalt Show, YouTube and Facebook.
Ring that bell.
And do I have a bell? I have
may have a bell.
this one.
Ooh, smash that button. Wing holiday style.
Yeah, and hit the Beacons link. You can get to our Printify shop and get some swag. We got glasses. We got hoodies.
You got T-shirts.
One thing we don't have is hockey jerseys, but we're looking into
Someone
them.
has a hockey jersey.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Heck
that's
yeah.
pretty sweet.
Hey, don't forget, we're also going live tonight.
Oh, Neo Craft Brewery News.
Yes, so
Yes.
posting live there as well. If you're watching from their site, welcome. Excited
Yes.
to have you here.
Mm-hmm.
And,
For sure. Yeah, have a plethora of news. Have some news later that I got on their site. We'll talk about that.
That's where we get all of our news.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm not doing the footwork myself. I'm just going to go there.
Oh.
I did a little bit of footwork actually this weekend, so.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
Are you a beat reporter for Neo CBN?
no, but
Oh, okay.
no, but I can fill you in on some info.
Are you,
Oh.
are you selling feet pics?
No.
Is that what you meant?
No, I'm talking about brewery stuff.
Oh. Well, hey, I mean, that's how you, if you're talking about trying to make money, make ends meet, you say doing some foot. I don't know. We've been gone for 2 weeks, so I thought that maybe that was part of where we're headed.
Yeah, I'm looking for the...
It didn't go over so well. That's fine.
Pretty good.
So, Dave,
Yeah.
let's roll.
It's time to mash in.
So how was your weekend? Let's get to your weekend, and then I'll get to my weekend.
Yeah, or your week.
My week.
And
Yeah.
weekend is we're rocking and rolling through the fall. Football season is alive and well,
Full
still
swing.
in Avon, right?
Yeah.
Friday night they won against Wadsworth at Strongsville High School Friday night, so that was pretty neat.
Cool.
Saturday spent most of the day down in Lorraine. We're getting close. I'll talk about that more, but we're getting really close. Yeah, I've been people have been cleaning down there. Dan Maines, that you have seen him here on the show, he has taken it upon himself to help lead some of our cleaning crews down there, and it is looking spick and span.
Nice.
And things are rocking and rolling. So
Thanks, Dan.
yeah, thanks, Dan.
Get open quicker.
Really excited. So that's been a good thing.
Yeah.
It's coming along. It's been a long process. So we have just one more thing to wrap up. Ryan Banyas just installed our hanging pass-through in the kitchen, which was kind of a hassle. It came before we had to get rid of our last contractor.
Yeah.
You didn't have anybody to put it up. So he did that for us. Ryan, thank you so much. My boys helped out with that too. So worked on that. And then, Sunday I actually took the time to spend the day with the kiddos.
That's cool.
A lot of fun. So
Yeah.
we just kind of played some board games and went to a movie.
Nice. What'd you see?
Red One,
Oh, okay.
the new Christmas. It's going to be a Christmas staple.
Any good?
It was fantastic.
Nice.
You think, looking at movies like that, right? You see the cast who's in it, and it sounds like it's going to be great. But some rock movies have been wonderful, and some have been not so great, and sometimes he just plays the same character in all of them. and that's good, right? And so this one, he just played kind of himself. And so it wasn't some stretch to play a different character. He didn't screw anything up. He just was a bodyguard. He was the Rock, and everything was fine. But the movie itself was, it's gonna be a Christmas classic.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that right now. So if you haven't seen it yet, I encourage you to go watch it. My boys loved it. It was a really good thing to do.
Nice. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
What about you? Tell us the story, man. Because
yeah, I don't know if you guys know. Last Sunday, I had a heart attack. Yeah, that's right. The skinny guy had a heart attack. So we were out at the Cavs game on Saturday. I'll just tell you the story. Why not?
Why not? We're here.
We were out. We hit some breweries. We were at the Cavs game. Had some corn dogs and some sliders, and had some beers. So woke up Sunday morning, epigastric pain. Not out of the question after what I ate and drank that night. But then my arms were hurting, both of them, and I'm like, this is painful enough that we probably should have this looked at. And then it went away. And I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. I got a lot of things to do today, so I'm not going anywhere, not going in. And it came back. And Denise is like, get in the damn Jeep. We're going to the hospital. So we went in, got checked out. Long story short, they admitted me. They're looking at the enzymes, their markers of heart damage, and it was 20, it's 30, it's 265. They're like, okay, we're starting you on an anticoagulant, and we're going to turf you out to Fairview Hospital.
Shoo.
And they sent me out. Had a cardiac catheterization the next day. They put a stent in. They said, yeah, the circumflex vein was 99% blocked. I'm like, dude,
okay.
that's significant. So got me on a bunch more meds and discharged me. So I was in 2 nights, 3 days total. So now I have a cardiologist and all that goes along with that. So now I'm drinking some hop water.
Join the club, baby. Let's go.
Keeping it, low key. I'm not saying I'm going to stop drinking beer because I have a little sidecar here. But the getting wrecked on the deck has to stop. We're gonna come up with something else. Have a couple beers responsibly on the deck. I know it doesn't roll off the tongue, but
go easy on the sauce.
Yeah, just take it down a notch. You don't have to swing for the fences every weekend.
Babe Ruth, let's go.
So yeah.
Base hits every now and then, man. Base hits.
So super happy to be here.
We're super happy to have you here, brother.
Yeah, glad to be back on the show. We're not stopping this show though. No,
I was, gonna take some time off with you, man. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
No, man, we're gonna keep on rolling.
I know. I walked in the house today, and it was just like,
anybody here?
You're alive.
What's going on?
This is the best thing ever.
Yeah. So
what are you sipping? What is your sidecar sipping on? 'Cause this is important, right? Because this is something fun.
Yeah, this is the pumpkin saison I brewed. We had this at the pumpkin. It's still way overcarbonated. I should start venting it, but I don't.
This is the beer you had all that crazy trouble with, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pumpkin in the mash, it stuck. Stir it. Gravity was way low. Had DME the next day, so I have no idea what the gravity is or anything. But that's the beauty of homebrew.
That's the beauty of homebrewing, right? Kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
I think we have a couple. Tommy brought some beers to try it tonight. We may be able to have a little conversation around those.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Sure. He's like, yeah, it wasn't really for the show.
That's for me.
I mean, Dave can't drink.
Dave's not drinking anymore.
More for us.
True.
Yeah, guys, how was your weekend? What'd you guys do?
You go first.
I worked the tap room all weekend, so
Yeah, I want to talk about that
got
in
to
a
see
little
the
bit.
Buckeyes win.
They did win.
Yeah.
Hopefully this Saturday too.
There you go.
Yeah, I work the tap room too, but I had Sunday off because we rotate Sundays for whoever cleans taps. So it was his turn. So my girlfriend and I went to the zoo on Sunday.
Ooh.
And afterwards, we saw that Royal Ducks had opened.
Oh, yeah.
And we
Short
went
North?
there on, Well,
whatever they're cool.
It's like right by Saucy and Bookhouse.
Yep.
So we were going to go check them out, and we got there, and it was closed.
Oh.
And found out after the fact that apparently they had announced on Saturday that they were open, but it was only a soft open. But they had all their hours posted, and we were like, well, let's just go to Saucy then.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
went to Saucy and had like a couple beers, and then
Did you get a pie? You have a pizza?
we got beer cheese because we were gonna have dinner back at the house.
Nice.
So.
Did you just drink the beer cheese? Because that's kind of fun.
That is kind of fun, but no, we didn't.
It's like soup.
I mean, you're wearing a hockey jersey. It makes sense to just drink beer cheese out of a cup. It makes sense.
And since the last time that we were on, just want to give a shout out to our hockey team. They are now in first place in their beer league.
What?
Yes.
For I think like the first time ever. They beat the first ranked team last week like 8-6.
Woo!
So it was actually the Hat Trick Swayzes.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
I don't think the Packers have a team this season.
What?
No?
Well,
Man.
they kind of go in and go out, so.
That's what they do. All right.
Yeah.
So with that being said, right, I think it's pretty cool just to talk about it. Like this idea of kind of sponsoring beer league hockey teams is pretty neat. You said most of the people in your area at some time or other do that.
Yeah, all 4 breweries do sponsor a team. They might not compete every season, but I know the Packers will take a season off here and there.
They'll go in and out.
Yeah.
Cold weather.
But I'm pretty sure
Shrinkage, Jerry.
Like us and Eighth Day and Pompatus always have a team.
Yep. Do they have jerseys like you do?
Yeah.
What? I'm
But
blown away. I love
we're
it.
the only one we're the only brewery that sells them. So
Oh. Yeah.
displays
And
them.
yeah, and displays them. Missed opportunity for them, honestly.
right, because I loved it.
Matthias ordered like 5, I think, when we were out there.
Or 2.
Or
I think
2.
it was
And they're not even for me. And I want one really bad. But
But
I'm
you're
like,
going to wear
listen,
it.
Tis
Of
the
course you're gonna
season for giving. And there are 2 people that live across the street from me who are total hockey fans.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy hockey fans. And hoping they come in early enough to maybe get them signed.
I can get them signed.
Yes. Oh my
I just need to ask the team, and they'll take care of that. So
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Christmas
Gonna be
early,
cool.
everybody. It's Christmas in November.
Hey, let's do this.
Double
It's time
Christmas
for
in
the
November.
blow-off.
Hey, we got the Bummin Beaver guys here.
You
Did
cut
we
me
mention that? No, I did. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just kidding. Good.
Oh, wait. I'll do it again.
No, you don't need to. We moved on. Go for it.
But yeah, we're here.
Yes, Bummin Beaver's here. Yeah, we were out there. They were going to come in. I had my heart attack rudely, and we had to reschedule. So here we are.
How rude.
Luckily,
know.
we're flexible.
Yes.
Luckily, you're
Yes. And my coronary artery is not flexible anymore. Ba-dum, bam.
Stinted up.
Yeah. Okay.
Good stuff. Tommy, what beers did you bring tonight from?
No, seriously, Tom. Where are those beers?
Well, it says beer of the night. We already discussed your beer of,
Yeah.
of the night.
Well, this is from a Bad Brewing Company, which is just outside of Lansing. This is because I got a really rye. It's a rye double NEPA. And then the Russian, the European flair that I heard you guys talking about with Bummin Beaver. I did bring a German Schwarzbier.
Ooh. See?
So think
Nice.
Tom is very thoughtful, by the way.
It certainly is.
So we can, we're going to open these up whenever you want.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Now sounds good.
Yep.
Also, sorry we didn't bring any beer.
We
Totally
No, we
drank
got
your
beer.
beer 2 weeks ago. All of them. They were all really good.
Well, since you were last in, I think we have 3 new beers on tap, 2 or 3 new beers on tap, because we've got our ESB,
Yep.
and we've got our sea salt caramel apple ale on tap, which is an amber ale base, but Dad used apple juice and what else?
Sea salt. It's a very caramely amber.
Yeah. Nice. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what was the third?
Oh, I
Was
can't
it-
remember.
Oh, okay.
It'll be on this week because the Oktoberfest
Oh,
is
yeah.
almost gone.
Yeah, we've got a
there you
Kentucky
go.
Common coming up.
Ooh. Now, what's the difference between a Kentucky Common and any other style of common beer?
Rye.
Okay. That makes sense.
It's all the same ingredients for bourbon.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
corn, rye, and barley.
Really? That's pretty neat.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've never had one of those before.
Very big during
Sounds good.
Prohibition.
Yeah. I think we talked about that. If you've never had one of those Kentucky Ryes, get yourself out to Bummin Beaver. Make the trip. It's worth it. They have a
It
lot of
is,
beers
yeah.
on tap.
And help us kill that Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
So we can get that on tap.
Yeah, kick the keg time. Come out, kick the keg. Hopefully you're the one that does it, so you get the new beer.
And you get the rest of the beer for free.
That's
Not
right.
a lot of places do that anymore.
Really?
Yeah, the whole like, oh, you kick the keg, that's yours for free.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
we
we're
do-
hoping for a 3/4 pour, right?
yeah,
At least. Then it splashes everywhere and you get that beer. It wins.
Yay.
Win-win situation for everybody. All right.
Oh, sure.
Is this the rye hazy?
Yes.
From Bad Brewing.
Bad brewing.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Of course. Thanks.
Get the can too. Look at this. Well, cheers first and we'll talk about it.
Yes.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
Because I got really rye.
So I haven't had a beer in 10 days. Oh, this tastes really good.
It does taste really good, but my goodness, you can definitely taste the rye. Mason, Michigan, Bad Brewing.
I thought it was an interesting. Again, I'm not a big rye person, but I kind of like it.
It is fruity as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a rye PA.
Oh, yeah.
Eight
That's all right with me.
or 8.5.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've missed you, man. I
good.
miss being here.
I gotta. Yeah, I should get on the.
Your right arm's a little slow on the draw today.
Yeah. That's where the cath went in right there. They do.
Well, I was
going
going
to
to ask you, how
They
did
do
it
in
go?
the
Did
arm.
you have to go through
Yeah.
the...
No, they don't do that anymore unless
Why
they
not?
have to. But here's a weird thing. They're going in through the arm,
And you felt it down there.
and they're going in here, but they shaved me down here anyways. Nothing happened down here except the shave job. I'm like, is this just for giggles? What are we doing this for?
We got to keep this clean.
This is this is really awkward.
Who did it?
Two of the female technicians, I guess,
Really?
and they're down there. They're going like this. No, they didn't do that. No.
You didn't get a little...
Like, yeah,
At least it wasn't the guy shaving you down.
I know. Hey,
That's scary.
I'm equal opportunity. I don't care.
I prefer not to have any of
Yeah,
that
it was
done.
weird. It was very weird. So yeah.
Maybe they thought it was going to have to happen. Just in case,
They
dude.
thought, yeah, maybe if we have to go in there.
Like, we'll try the arm.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. We're going to have to...
It was
Yeah.
the backup plan.
Yeah, that's the backup plan.
So then you got a free... What do you call it? That's not a manicure. What do you call it? A
Manscaping.
man. You get a free manscape out of it.
Yeah.
See, listen, that's the thing. So, just like when you kick a beer, you get the rest of it for free. You almost kick it, you get a free manscape.
Get a
done.
free manscaping. Yeah, that's the most expensive manscaping I've ever had.
Most painful,
Yeah.
most expensive manscape.
Shaving a stint. 2
Oh,
months.
shaving a stick. My man. Look at that. Pour that out. I'm leaving you hanging.
That's good.
Man, that was awesome.
That's probably the best joke ever.
Dude, well played. Man. So,
Hey, you want to talk about some brewing? Or?
let's talk about some
Yeah.
brewing. I don't know. I kind of...
Get off of shaving my junk.
You didn't say shave your whole junk. You said... We'll just leave it there.
Just, yeah. Yes. The upstairs.
Just the...
It wasn't the whole twig and berries. It's-
There you go. So, last time we chit-chatted, we talked a little bit about the concept of being a family brewery / tap room, what that actually means, right? And so when you both talked about, because last time we were together, you were on Sunday because you cleaned the taps.
Yep.
And you were also out at the.
I can't remember where I was.
You went on a really very similar style of outing. I don't know if it was at the.
That checks out.
Where was it, man?
We could.
I'm just trying to think. We can watch it again, but no, it just I had just a deja vu moment when you're like, oh, it was his. We cleaned the taps. You know, we were out
we went
at
to the aquarium.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
See, I do pay attention a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a sieve,
Yeah,
but it holds on to some things.
Yeah, because after the aquarium, we did Jolly Scholar, Boss Dog, and Midnight Owl.
Yes,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that conversation. See,
It's kind of funny because when I had a Sunday off, I was in cleaning the water tanks.
Or you're out picking up leaves.
Or picking
ooh,
leaves, yeah.
ouch, got you going there. So, what does what does the workflow look like for your family throughout just a typical week in the brewery?
Busy. Mondays and Tuesdays right now are brew days,
Mm-hmm.
kegging days. It's kind of crazy trying to squeeze it all into 2 days because the other 5 days we're working at tap room.
Yeah, when he's brewing on Mondays, I'm always in kegging. So, he's producing and I'm moving stuff from fermenters into kegs, into the cooler. So we have more product or
Mhm.
backup stuff that, we can go through the week and we'll be good.
And then I'm scrubbing the fermenters out after I'm done. So
Oh, it's not fun.
No, but that sounds like another family business over at Crooked Pecker where the dad has to do all the cleaning.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't do all the cleaning.
Oh, look at him now coming back into the realm. No.
That's not how it works.
So you're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yep.
And that's your brew days and your cellar days.
Yep.
Because you want to be, like, as you mentioned before, in front of your people, right, throughout the rest of the week. So who runs the tap room every night?
Well, it depends. Mostly it's by the community. So
Okay.
unless the wife is in.
Okay.
Then she's running the tap room.
No. I was thinking of this too. We were talking about, your wife kind of had no choice when you guys opened this brewery. But the girlfriend, however, how did she react? I mean, she's in there working too. Is that right?
Yeah, actually, she jumped right in. She said, "Oh, I'd like to work this day, and this day, so you guys can have days off."
Okay.
So, actually, she'll be working Thanksgiving week on Wednesday.
Wow.
Actually, to give you and Mom a day off. So her and I will be handling that. Unless you
So
think
they
we
can
need a
go to
third.
the zoo.
We might need a third.
Oh, busy time coming
Wednesday
up.
will probably busy before Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, we sell a lot of crawlers on
Mhm.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I thought this was a canned product. This was a crowler.
Really?
They had it made up already, but yeah.
Yeah. So this is Bad Brewing, and this is not the real actual label. This is a sticker. Check it out. So that's a sticker.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So they're already those are shrink wrapped cans. So they come shrink wrapped with a kind of the label on it. They just throw a sticker on it
So you
for
don't
the
have
beer.
to handwrite.
No handwriting, and,
Yeah.
and you don't have to always just. I mean, for us, we do 4-packs all the time out the door. Fill them, seam them, and then lay them down and get your. The time for meds.
Nope.
Oh,
That's all right.
hold on. We need to make sure you're not going to die on us again.
I got my little pill thing. I took
Okay.
my antiplatelet.
Yeah.
It's crucial.
Do you have like nitro pills?
They did give me some.
Oh.
I haven't taken. You dirty
love it.
boy.
No, just the fact that. Oh, Dave. All the
Yeah.
grandmas.
Yeah,
I'm
getting,
an old man now.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I'll say getting the crawlers. I mean, we just have like one base label, and we just put it on all the cans, so they're already pre-labeled. So we just write what it is on them.
We're not that
Yeah.
sophisticated. We go through pallets of cans and we just make them put the labels on every single one of them and then write on it. So
Yeah.
they actually write on them,
It's
lay
probably
them
easier.
out, lay
Yeah.
out the 4, write on them, and then they take them off and peel them and they just lay them down and go done.
Yeah.
So it happens quick, but
Probably
that's a
easier.
good idea too.
Mm-hmm. Ours already. I mean, they come without a label on
Yeah.
them, but we put the label on, and then just store them underneath the bar, and we pull them out and just write whatever it is.
Nice.
It's generic white label. I need to work on a new one.
Are those 32 ounce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
especially since somebody wants to take one swimming with sharks. So apparently
What?
you can't take a white can underwater because it'll
Really?
attract.
Attract sharks.
Yeah, it'll attract the sharks. So I need something darker. So I think I was just gonna do like a brown label.
We are learning so much
that
today.
That sounds something that a shark would say. Put a brown label on the beer. Yeah.
Yeah,
looks
We
good.
can't see that.
Ooh, can't see brown. Chop people's legs up. This is still a pretty cool idea. Nice job there, Bad Brewing. You can see it.
It's tasty.
Shrink wrapped. This is a label was fun. This is a interesting beer,
It is.
right?
Yeah.
This might be my first, like legit, like rye double IPA, NEPA.
Yeah. That's
I
combining
mean,
a lot
it's
of
super
things.
fruity.
Yeah.
Heavier mouthfeel.
It has a really nice mouthfeel. It's thick. She's thick. Pillowy, like a cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's also super. It's not even. I'm not saying it's juicy. It's not. I wouldn't say it's juicy. The rye kind of rips that right out. But it's very fruity.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm trying to walk through that how to process that, because it's not like a juicy NEPA, but it is very fruity. You can see if the rye wasn't there, it'd be a juice bomb.
Right.
Would you agree?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the rye tempers it down a little bit.
Yeah, interesting. I dig it. Let's make another trip to Michigan.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We'll send Tom. Yeah.
We'll send Tom. He has a
Road trip.
Yeah, no,
He'd gladly go. to
gladly
Michigan.
because of the grandbaby,
Yeah.
right? You going this weekend? Yes, I knew it. You gonna bring back some more of this beer?
We won't be in Lansing,
Oh, Lansing, home of the other
Michigan team.
Michigan team, the green team,
The little brother.
the little brother, the little brother. So, family business, tap room, kind of brewing Monday and Tuesday. Work the tap room between mainly the two of you, the wife, and then the girlfriend
Yeah,
when
she's not
she's
teaching.
able to. Right? She's a teacher.
Yeah, she's a kindergarten teacher.
Very nice. Locally,
Yeah, in Cleveland.
nice. That's really neat. I'm a teacher by trade. For 20 years I taught in the classroom, and now I work in our communications department at the school, at vocational school, but
Nice.
workforce development strategist. Yeah, so I kind of got out of the classroom, but I'm a teacher. Son's a teacher. Tom's son's a teacher. He's looking at me like, no, he's not. Yes, he is, Tom. Your son's an educator,
Yes, he did.
and so is your daughter-in-law.
Yes.
She's also a teacher, and she works at my school as well. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of teachers when you think about it in brewing. Ghost Tree, Larry,
Working class.
Working class.
Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
Um,
I'm sure
Who
there's
else?
more.
I feel like we've talked to more.
Yep. I mean, you look at it though, like starting out teaching, it's not the most lucrative profession in the land. So, especially if your summer's off, so you get a chance to have a hobby, like brewing
Yeah.
beer at home.
Maybe
and-
teachers drink a lot. I don't know. And
They
just-
do.
Yeah. He's like, yes.
The
That's
release.
that's
my
a
man
fact.
said they do, and he means it.
Yeah, Christine Harpering, she's a teacher.
Yeah.
Eric
And she's a-
Christine,
Award-winning Stein holder.
She is good at everything, tapping kegs, doing the German thing, and
Lock your fingers in and carry all the
yeah.
amazing, right?
Yeah. I'd like to see her at the Stein holding, see how she does.
Can you still do that? Are you allowed to do those things? Strenuous exercise?
Maybe left arm. Yeah. Not my stent arm. Take my good hand.
Oh my goodness. So we kind of did touch on it when we were together. How did the both of you, right, get into the brewing profession? Like, does this go back to basics? How did that work for you?
I actually was a winemaker before. I always wanted to open a winery. It started back in 1979, my senior year in high school. My
It seems
Senior-
like you were underage at that time.
well, I turned 18 my senior year.
Hmm?
So
Okay.
Wine and near beer, you're kind of okay, right? Did you have near beer when you were?
yes, it was three
Three twos?
stuff, yep.
You got to drink a lot of that.
But my senior project was distillation inefficiencies.
Seriously.
Yes.
Oh, that's,
So the teacher said, "Why don't you make it your own and make some wine and distill it?"
high school back in the 70s, baby.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, we made some wine. Well, I made some wine and we distilled it, and a little wine for some people and little distilled spirits for others. So was making wine until, well, basically, when I started making beer
Really?
in 2015. And of course, that first beer was trying to replicate beer from North Carolina that I really liked on the Outer Banks.
What beer?
Oatmeal porter.
Yeah, Highland oatmeal porter.
Okay.
So we couldn't get it up here, so I wanted to make one. So, of course, the first time using extracts and that stuff, burnt it on the bottom.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it turned into a smoky porter.
It was probably good.
It was.
Yeah.
And then, so we started, like I said, getting better and better at the extracts. In 2018, my wife bought us an all-grain class. And that just changed the world.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get right down to the building blocks and do whatever you want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for 3 years, you brewed extract.
Yep.
Were you still making wine as well, or you just said on the wine?
I think 2016 was the last time I made
16 was the last year.
Nice.
And then started just concentrating mostly on beer. So we still have a lot of wine at home.
Huh.
It's probably, at one time there was close to 400 bottles in the basement.
Oh, my goodness.
Now
All right,
it's
we're coming
probably-
back out your way, and we're going to sip some of your vintage wine now.
So it's probably down to 200 now. But
See, brewers also drink beer and wine.
Yeah.
and we do have some Rudolph Red left.
Oh,
And what is that?
It was about a 14% wine I made back in 2011 for Christmas. I gave it away as Christmas presents to everybody, and it's been aging there since 2011. Last time we opened it was in April. 1 bottle.
I think there's, 1 or 2 bottles left?
I think 2 left, but it was delicious. Came out really good.
That's really fun.
Nice.
That's one thing I've never done. Dave, have you ever made wine?
I have tried. It was awful.
Just one time?
Yeah, yeah. Back when I was brewing beer, and I was like, well, let me try some wine, and ooh, yeah. I tried to drink it on the timetable of beer, so it was like pretty young. Yeah,
No,
I don't have the patience.
You got to let that sit for months.
Yeah,
3 months.
I can't.
At
That's
least.
why I gravitated towards beer. You know,
I mean, we don't have a
Try
whole
it now.
yeah, I want it now.
no, we don't have a whole lot of wine guys on the show, right? Maybe you can share some information with me and maybe to our guests what that's like, the process of making wine. So, if you had your favorite wine, which is the reindeer wine, like how do you make that?
Well, the Rudolph Redwood's basically a Concord. So I gave up years ago picking grapes and crushing them and doing all that just because it takes too much time. So I would go up to Debony Winery and buy the juice, which is same thing, just less work. So the night you take it home, you put some sodium metabisulfate in it, let it sit overnight. With sodium metabisulfate kills all the wild yeast in it.
Mm-hmm.
So this way you're guaranteed not to have any vinegar yeast or just wild yeast, which might give it a weird taste. So next day you adjust your pH, add sugar to it, put any tannins in if you need to, and pitch your yeast, and you're off and running. Very easy.
Now, what do you say when you put in tannins?
Tannins are usually on the grape skins, and it helps. Well, let's see if I get this right, because I haven't done it in a while. It helps with the fermentation, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
More sugars?
No.
No?
No. It's to do with fermentation and taste. And
Yeah, I've heard people who taste wine talk about
yeah.
the tannins.
mm-hmm.
So you add your yeast, dry yeast,
I was using dry yeast.
Yeah. and then you do what? Put the lid on it and let it ride?
Just let it go. And back then, in fact, mostly I was just putting a cover on it for the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
That was it. So it didn't matter if any air got into it. Let it go for 2 weeks, then rack it, put it in the carboy, and then let it sit a couple weeks in there, about 3 weeks, and then after that, rack it again into another carboy and let it sit for about 3 months.
Really? And then hope and pray it doesn't turn into vinegar.
Right. Most of the time, it didn't.
Nice.
So,
And then after 3 months,
time to bottle. So my wife had bought me a 60 gallon per hour filter system. for
okay.
it. So we filtered it out, turned it nice and pretty. If you want to sweeten it, you can sweeten it, and then you add some potassium
Potassium sorbate.
That's
Mhm.
right. God, you remember. And then that kills the yeast in it, so it doesn't
Blow up your bottles.
Yeah, start
Blow,
blowing
yeah.
bottles. That's a lot of things. A lot of times people forget to do that.
Okay. So is a lot of those wines back sweetened? Necessarily?
Some of them are
Okay. So you have a sweet red or whatever it's usually.
right.
Okay.
Like we have some red raspberry, some blackberry,
Blackcurrant.
blackcurrant.
And you sweeten those with juices?
No, those are all. If there's sugar in them, it's sweetened with sugar.
Okay.
If it's sweet.
Nice.
Stuff that's dry, which isn't too many. You don't have to add anything to it, so you want to leave it dry.
Yeah, I don't want to jump too far out of the beer world, but I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Did you ever make champagne?
No.
Yeah.
No. Never had any bottles for it, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you cork it?
Yes, we corked them all.
Did you soak those corks?
Of course.
Mm.
Soak them overnight.
It's not funny until you talk about getting them wet and shoving them in the hole.
Whoa, easy now.
Then it's funny.
Yeah.
I forgot. Did I ever help you with
You have
corking?
cork? Yes, you did.
It was a long time ago. Sorry.
Hmm.
No, it's all good.
But yeah, compared to brewing, it's a lot easier.
So you started home brewing,
Hmm.
and you got to the all grain. That's kind of where I cut you off. So let's talk about the all grain class and what that led to the next level for you.
We took the class over in Brunswick at the time. I believe the place is,
Hop and Vine.
yeah, it might be a Hop and Vine. It's now down in Medina.
Oh yeah, Hop and Vine for sure.
And yeah, he went through it. It was pretty simple, and we basically copied his setup that he had there for home brewing.
The Home Depot
Depot
cooler.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Totally.
And I gave up on the 5-gallon kettle my wife bought a stainless steel turkey kettle.
Mm.
It was 11 gallons, so that worked out perfect. And we went from there.
Nice. And then what?
We started taking our beers we belong to the Bainbridge Civic Club. We started taking them to meetings. We would go to Chuck's Fine Wines for tastings. We'd take beer with us there. Sometimes we'd take over tastings, which was kind of funny because the rep wouldn't show up, or at the end, rep would be sharing, doing seconds. Everybody could taste second. We'd break out our beer, and here you go. So some of them said, "Oh, you guys should open a brewery." Well,
And we said, all right. Bet.
Yeah. Okay.
Bet. I got this. Bet. Right? Nice. And that happened when?
2019, 2020.
Well, it started about, 2018, and then LLC 2019, and, well, we started leasing our location in July of 2020.
Nice. Right when you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I remember those days. That was miserable. From, what was it?
That was
March?
March.
Yeah, March.
March 17th, whatever it
In
was.
fact, right. Was it the week before closing or before
It was
COVID, official COVID? We did a tasting over at Chuck's Fine Wines in Sugar and Falls. Somebody,
I think it was Sweetwater.
was supposed to have a tasting there, didn't show up.
Mm.
So I sent Mike home. He brought a bunch of beers back.
And some hooch.
Nice.
And we had a good tasting there.
Good. That's a lot of fun.
I think
Yeah.
we had about 13 beers and some hooch.
Wow. That's a lot of work to
Yeah.
do.
Just like on the fly, like that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Wow.
Well done, sir.
Those did you have kegs at that time, or
No,
was that
just
bottles?
bottles.
Wow,
So I'm walking in with like
loaded up with
Yeah.
bottles.
Yeah, we had 12-ounce and 22-ounce bottles. so-
yeah.
That sounds like a family who's super dedicated to what you're doing right now, across the board.
And then we opened a brewery.
That's what I'm saying. Totally dedicated. Washing bottles, filling them up,
Oh man.
brewing a bunch at home, and rocking and rolling.
So compared to like when you started out, I'm sure you had your styles of beer you're brewing and how it's progressed. Like, what kind of styles do you prefer to brew now? And where did you start? What styles? And how did that progress?
Well, I started out liking a lot of porters and stouts,
Mm-hmm.
and I still do. I love my porters and stouts. But there's different beers I've tried out there too, and I've really liked German styles, English,
Yeah.
Belgian. So I wanted to try and make all those, and my favorite is probably making our Schoof.
Oh yeah. The
The Belgian clone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Schoof is like the sub brewery, so we just call it, since we're Bummin Beaver, we call it a Choof. CHEW
Yeah.
apostrophe
Oh.
FFE. So that kind of skirts around that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's very similar to what Schoof does, especially their cherry one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be taking ours to Winter Warmer.
I think
Oh,
we'll
good.
probably be taking the blackberry.
The blackberry?
The blackberry.
Nice.
So you have a couple different versions
Yeah.
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got some oohs and ahs in the back.
Yeah.
I heard that cheer, like, ooh, yummy. So looking at what that looks like, I think it's time for another beer. Speaking of German style beers.
What? No
What?
way.
Yes way.
Okay.
Yes way.
There you go, sir.
What was your first ever like gateway beer into craft? Like were you drinking domestics in the past? Were you ever a beer drinker before getting into craft beer?
I drank domestics before,
Okay.
but I kind of had settled on Sam Adams.
Yeah. So Sam Adams is like
Boston
your thing.
Lager.
Yeah. Can't beat the Boston Lager.
Nah.
This was back in the 90s too.
Yeah. And Mike would bring friends over when he got older. Of course, we had talked to the parents. We knew the parents and said, hey, they might have beer. They're not going anywhere once they come here. And I told Mike, you can touch anything in a cooler or the freezer. Well, not freezer.
Anything in the fridge.
Except for the good stuff. You guys can have the
Yeah.
blues that people brought over or anything else, but don't touch the good stuff.
And we still end up touching the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the good stuff was Sam Adams.
Sam Adams,
Sam's.
Great Lakes.
Once in a while, we'd have some Young's double chocolate stout in there.
Nice.
I never touched that. I knew that was your baby. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
What about you, bud? Was looking back to, I'm assuming you were a young one having beers with the pops.
yeah. So
Just by his conversation, right?
but like I always remember like even in the 90s seeing like Young's Double Chocolate Stout and like J.W. Dundee's Honey Brown and St. Pauli Girl in the fridge, and Sam Adams and Great Lakes. So I kind of
Yeah.
grew up around that, and I'm gonna be honest, I never like really drank domestics.
Really?
Yeah, I was always just kind of drinking Sam and such.
Yeah. That's you're spoiled.
But if I had to say so like we went to the Outer Banks and we had Highland Oatmeal Porter. But my real like gateway beer that opened, I'm gonna say my third eye to craft beer was Jackie O's Oil of Aphrodite.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's a great beer.
Yeah.
It was 2014, like late 2014, and I did really well on this exam that I thought I was just gonna bomb. And I went out to the campus bar. I was at Ohio State at the time, and they had they have a sports bar on campus where they have a bar and they have all Ohio beer.
Mm.
So I mean, they had some domestics and they had some craft. And I'm like, I did really well. I'm gonna treat myself to the most expensive beer they have, and it was Oil of Aphrodite.
Yeah.
So got myself some boneless wings, sat by the fireplace there, and just sipped for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, all right, Dad's got to try this.
Yeah.
Were you hooked too?
Oh yeah, when I came down. I was coaching a science Olympiad team for Kenston High School, and we were down for states. And Mike's going, "Oh, you gotta come over here and try this." And so I went over. I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to make something like this." And basically, my ideas for making our Snake Hill Stout is based on oil of Aphrodite.
Really? It's not a bad beer to try to replicate,
No,
but man,
it's-
that's really good.
No walnuts though.
No walnuts.
That was the thing that always kind of like not shook me, but you read the ingredients, you're like walnuts, man, that's crazy, right? But
That's
it works.
bittering, yeah.
yeah, it's a way to bitter the beer for sure. So you said you were Science Olympiad,
Yes.
and that was just something you did on the side. What was that? Were you working
Yeah.
with the schools?
Well, so I was when I was in middle school and high school, I was in Science Olympiad. So
That's how I got involved. My wife took him to, I think it was the first day of Science Olympiad
Oh, yeah.
when he was in 6th grade. And
Nerd.
There was a kid.
yeah, but now I'm making beer.
There was a kid.
Let's go ahead.
Boom, Dave.
It's just
Boom.
jokes, man.
What were you saying?
There was a kid picking on Mike,
Yeah, I was a pipsqueak.
and the
Not a
junior high
nerd.
coaches weren't going to do anything. So my wife said, "You need to go with him." So I started going with him to junior high practices, and then I started once he got to high school, I started coaching. So
That's kind of fun.
This is really good, by the way.
It is really good.
That is good.
Schwartz beer.
Yeah, this is
Man.
Yep. That's what she said. Cost Richter Schwartz beer, German's #1 black lager beer. This is really good. I mean, this is really,
Just a good Schwartz beer.
yeah,
Yeah, solid.
it's really good.
you guys want to hear something funny about Mike?
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
Dad, let's go.
Here we go.
He was about 4 or 5 years old, and we were
Oh, yeah,
playing
the-
a Star Wars. What game was
I think it
that?
was like Monopoly or
No,
something.
no. It was the one where you capture
Oh, Risk?
like Risk, yeah, but it was a Star Wars version. So we're playing this game, and Mike goes, "Can I take a taste of your beer?" And it was a Sam Adams sitting there. I said, "Go on, you can have a sip." So he takes a sip, and we're playing on and on. I go take a sip, and there's like nothing left in his bottle. And he's laughing and falling all over the place.
Chug and chug, chug. Nice. How old
Nice.
were you?
I was like 4.
Well played, sir.
Nice.
So you got to have a gateway beer. I don't think anybody on the show said that I had my very first craft beer at 4.
Yeah. That is a first.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Chalk up the
Nice.
first for the Beeves.
Cheers.
Bummin Beaves. Here we go, gentlemen.
Cheer to that.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. That's awesome.
So, can we talk about your bodybuilding career real quick there, Dave?
Yeah, that was
There's a guy who's Mr. Cleveland, and
I
what
was
other-
a Mr. Cleveland. I competed in the Mr. Cleveland, the Mr. Columbus, Mr. Ohio, and Mr. Ohio State.
Did you
Look at
did
that.
you Google this at all?
I did. I couldn't find any deets. It's
You're
back
talking
too far.
in 81 through 86,
6.
yeah. Oh, 85 was the last.
Okay.
You're right.
And then you met Mom.
And then, what the hell?
That's awesome. So
Yeah, that's-
I started out as a power lifter,
okay.
injured a pec, and ended up lifting more, or I should say heavier weights, bodybuilding than I did with it when I was powerlifting.
Really? Just for a little bit higher reps?
No, just pounding them out.
Really? That's impressive. You should ask for pictures. Is there anything online that
Yeah,
shows you like
I
being all
couldn't
shredded
find
and
anything.
ripped and like,
He's got them somewhere. But the apple did fall pretty far from the tree on that one.
I was hoping you're gonna say the apple didn't fall from the tree.
No,
So
no,
give
no.
us the pose.
No.
That's it. Nice. You still kind of got some pipes there, brother.
Oh yeah, I still got I mean, of course, all the injuries and that stuff
Yeah.
followed. You wear out your joints. I've had 2 surgeries on each hand, 2 surgeries on my left elbow, 2 on my left knee, and I've had an ankle rebuilt.
Yikes. Did they shave your crotch for any of these surgeries? Just for no reason?
No, but during one of my knee surgeries, I'm laying on the table, and I have a habit of waking up during surgeries.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm out, and the nurses think I'm out, and they're putting a tourniquet up along my thigh, and they're going, "Oh, look at the tan lines he's got." And I'm like,
look at the Johnson on this guy.
You have to move it from one side to the other.
they saluted. No.
What are you doing? I don't know.
And so I said, I'm a lifeguard. And they're like, "Oh, you're awake."
That's wonderful. This is the best show ever.
That's a.
Just not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of
That's a
fun.
hop hog right there.
Yeah, that's a hop hog. So I think we did swap a little bit of lifting stories, right? Last time we were there. Talked about how much did you squat and bench back in the day?
I squatted over 700 pounds.
Man.
I got pretty close to that.
There was I'm not sure if it's still there, but at King's Gym at Bedford Heights, there's a picture of me squatting over 700 pounds. I think it was like 712, something like that.
Whoosh. That's insane.
I took a crap this morning. It felt like I was squatting 600.
So at one point, I had a 50 chest, a 28-inch waist, and 28-inch thighs, and 21-inch biceps.
Oh, damn. That's impressive. Yes.
That's awesome.
Now I use Mike as my mule.
Yeah. Now he lets me deadlift kegs.
Yeah. You got to when you get to that point in your life, like you get after it there.
I'm not doing that.
I was at a brewery and the brewer said, you need to get a keg lift. And I'm like, our cooler's too small. It's not going to fit in. I'm sorry, we don't have a cooler that's the size of this.
Yeah. This
this studio.
Airplane hangar.
It's so funny. People used to tell us it all the time because we have our beer cooler down by the brewery that's 30 by 30 maybe, but we have our beer cooler below everything in the basement that has all of our taps on the wall, 24 taps. But they used to be our only one for a long time, right? Production wise. So we literally would do a batch of beer, right? And we would do 12 kegs, right? And then 12, and then 12, and then 12. And then triple stack them. I'm like, this is insane. I'm like, I've been doing this for years, guys. Like down these old rickety stairs in the old French Creek by the water and just bringing them right down. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to miss that.
No, new place.
We are a couple weeks away from at least most of that. So
yeah,
let's go.
At very least, we have a keg roller. So we've got I put it on a little circular guy with wheels and just push them in. Then I can just lift off of that.
Yeah.
Like a trash can thing, but for kegs.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have one of those.
It's like perfectly sized for half kegs.
Tom's like, why don't you have one of those?
those?
As I make Tom and Maria pack around my kegs everywhere. She can carry more than I can right now. You're a beast. It's wonderful.
But yeah, it's just like this little plastic donut with wheels that you stick the half kegs on, and it's got a little lip around the edge, so it holds it in place, and you can just kind of scoot that. And
do not give Tom any ideas. He's be like, man, I'm working for the man now.
I think I got it for like $30-some.
He's gonna buy his own. They're probably Harbor Freight, man.
Harbor Freight, probably right.
It was Amazon.
Dude, do what?
It was Amazon, and I got matching keg stackers too.
That was a sign to be like, shh, dude,
Matthias is like, shut the hell up.
Give me a break. You just spill all the beans.
Stop spending my money.
Fine, Tom. You can have what you want. We'll get you what you want.
Yeah.
So we did talk a little bit about the Beav, right? The logo and how you came about that. Mm-hmm. And you did mention one of the names of your beers kind of revolves around that. Is that what you typically do? I mean, is that your your connection to your city, your town, your brewery, like what? Yeah, your MO.
Yeah. We try to name stuff after local rivers or waterways or local landmarks or towns. So, like we've got a Beartown Brown Ale, which Beartown Lakes is a Jogga Park. We tend to name a lot of our beers after Jogga Parks. We have our Snake Hill Stout, which there's a local road called Jogga Lake Road, which goes to Jogga Lake.
Yeah.
And there's a Snake Hill Farm on that road, and there's a windy bit that goes up, and it used to be a lot more treacherous when the trees were a lot closer to the road.
Yeah.
I can tell you firsthand.
Oh yeah.
He totaled a car
A
there.
wreck a
did,
car?
yeah.
Oh.
Sudden blizzard
Yeah. Sudden blizzard.
And
and
of course,
a rusting frame.
yep. And of course, there's a 422 highway to Hellas.
Yeah, 422
Ooh.
Highway to Hellas. Line.
Okay, that makes sense. Nice. Does your beaver have a name?
Not yet.
Not yet.
How about Bucky? Bucky Beaver.
That's not a bad one.
I mean, look at it. I've just been sitting here looking at it. It looks like Bucky Beaver.
Somebody actually
Bucky Beaver.
somebody actually put a Bucky's sticker on our sticker wall last week.
I think I just named your mascot. Bucky.
We'll go with it.
We could do that.
I mean, like, you don't have to give me any royalties or anything.
Yeah, it's just a shout out now and
Just a
then.
shout out every now and then, like
Of
this
course.
jersey. Be like, hey, you know, this, our mascot is Bucky, thanks to Matthias,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You don't have to even do that, but I appreciate it.
Except I will.
Oh yes, we got to come back out. This was a lot of fun tonight, guys. I'm really enjoying the conversation. This is fun. Dave, what's
Yeah.
happening next in the world of?
Should we get to the boil?
Yeah, man.
It's time for
So nothing's going on in the homebrewer world. I don't have to. Do I have to? Because this happened, do I have to stop homebrewing?
No,
I mean, I don't have to. I don't have to drink all the beer.
no, but you can maybe brew some lower ABV stuff that we can
Yeah.
practice on.
Yeah, just have people over and party. They could drink it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've thrown beer out. You know, when you're brewing a lot, and I can't drink it, I just pitch it.
Yeah.
Gets oxidized and
I mean,
doesn't hurt my feelings. I like brewing it, so
You could distill it.
that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Now you're going to create another hobby. No, I will say no because I'm hearing it back here in the back. We're not doing another hobby, Dave.
Yeah.
We're not doing it, son.
It's
Yeah, I
just
don't
an
think I-
extension of brewing.
I don't think I need to be drinking
It's not
whiskey.
like brewing.
No, you got me in trouble with Tom. You're not going to get Dave in trouble with the missus and with me. We almost
Yeah.
lost him once. We're not going to distill any beer.
Yeah.
But, you know, hop water's a good option, man. I mean, I did that for how
I like-
long? A year?
Yeah, you were getting your inflammation under control.
Yeah, worked really well.
Yeah, I'm doing the diet too. You know.
The anti-inflammatory stuff?
Yeah, Mediterranean.
Yep. Same thing.
You know, doing the things you're supposed to do.
Speaking of Mediterranean, dude, I ate at Brassica the other day.
So did we. Yeah.
That's why I said that to you because I know that you said you
Yeah,
were going to eat
yeah, we were-
Brassica. That picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got sprung from the hospital. I'm like, I'm starving. The hospital food was terrible. So, had a nice healthy bowl. It was good.
I dug it.
Yeah.
What'd you
It's
get?
good. I had the chicken and the I forget.
A shawarma.
I got like the cauliflower and
I love that
egg.
cauliflower.
I didn't get the eggplant. I'm not a big fan of eggplant, but hot sauce.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. That's not
Everything
funny.
tastes good with hot sauce.
But Ching. So we did
Yes,
hear
sir.
a little bit about homebrewing tonight and homebrewing wine. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a homebrewer out there and maybe you want to join our show sometime, let us know. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
talk about homebrewing. We haven't had a homebrewer on. Just throwing it out there to everybody who's in BlabberMalt world. If you're a homebrewer and you want to contact us and come to some show and
Yeah, we can talk about making wine too.
oh yeah,
Maybe champagne.
you love
yeah,
champagne. All of a sudden you're on champagne kick tonight.
We're talking about wine, and when I was in college, one of the professors made champagne.
Ooh,
What was that?
I played beer pong with champagne.
Oh, that's
That's a bad idea.
That's not smart.
That's a headache for days, brother.
You can't make champagne
Yeah,
because that's reserved
Yeah,
for
that's true.
France.
Oh,
sparkling.
This is a guy that
Calling
you
me out.
can't pull one over on
Yeah.
a science Olympiad coach.
Yeah. Nice.
Rank that in.
Hit him with the well, actually.
Actually, yeah.
Well, actually, let me tell you something here, son.
So I need some updates on the ABC, LBC, ZZ, Medina.
So we'll go with Madison.
Yeah.
Farthest away, rocking and rolling out there in Lake County, killing it. And live music every Friday and Saturday. Happy hour all day Sunday. So come out and have some beer. The menu is really killing it, and our cooks and our just our staff out there are just wonderful people. So go out there and say hi to them. If you're out in that area, just come out during this winter, right? Support us in the fun cold times out in Madison.
Yeah.
So it's our first winter to be a brewery owner in that part of the state. So hope to come see us there. Medina is just got decorated this weekend. It is this weekend upcoming is Santa's coming to town.
No way.
Yeah, it's the parade. It's the whole candlelight walk, and it is Christmas from this weekend all the way through like March in Medina. And so we'll stay decorated for that. We'll have a bunch of Christmas beers on. We have a lot of things happening down there. So Medina is a lot of fun. Big Dog Daddy's Food's killing it. It's all day happy hour there on Sunday there too. Just so people can come out on Sunday and just enjoy the tap room. Good food, good beer. Book your holiday party there. They're getting pretty full. So if you're interested in that, you can email us at medinabrewingcompany@gmail.com. If it's up to me, it's my fault for not getting it done, but our website is almost ready to go live. I owe them some pictures in a folder. I'm sorry, I'm getting it done. That's up and coming. Madison has a brand new website. It's madisonbrewing.co. They're all going to transition to that same thing. So madisonbrewing.co. The rest will have that same similar moniker.
Okay.
Avon, we're going to be in our current location through the end of the month. And I think that's it.
Okay.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
Crazy town.
So I know. The event center's been killing it. A couple weddings this past weekend, so that's been moving, right? It's kept things going along there. The brew house has not shipped yet and not in place, but hopefully soon. I think it's ready. It's been ready for 3 years.
Yeah,
Been
right,
paying on that $750,000 system
It's almost paid
for
off.
3 years. It's not funny. We just lost the light, I think, right?
Something burned out. Yeah.
I heard about that. See, I can't say positive about Lorraine without something happening. So, cleaning crews down there. I think the plan is that officially, unofficially, the first week of December is our move down week. Like get everything down there and out of ABC into Lorraine, get it all totally set up and get some things moving in, stock in, get some things working with the kitchen. And then the following week, probably do a couple soft openings and ready to go for the restaurant. So that's right around the corner.
I smell a show. Smell a BlabberMalt Show down there.
I smell some TROUBLE, but it's exciting. So Avon's still rock and rolling. So here's the time. This is it. This is the month. If you've not been to Avon Brewing Company and want to get there for the last time, this is it. Got to get there.
Yeah.
Right. And then we'll make sure we're on social media everywhere, letting you know the full-time move down when we're going to open in Lorraine. But I can't be more excited about that. We have a really cool, exciting thing happening in December in Cleveland Magazine, but I want to let you see that come out first before we let it ride.
Okay.
ZZ's is been wonderful for us. Best place to go for wings in Cleveland. We got a lot of Browns players showing up for there now. It's just been a nice little hot spot. Open 7 days a week. Monday through Thursday, we open at 3. Monday's wing day, which is buy one, get one half off all of our wings. Thursday's ladies' night. And then Friday is live music, is a karaoke night, 8 to close.
Yeah.
So that's been a pretty popular happening place. Saturday, we have our Big Top Brunch. We get a pair of Bloody Marys and wings. And then our game day specials where you can get, buckets of our beer and pitchers of our craft beer and enjoy the games that are on. And then Sundays, game day with all the same thing, pitcher specials, Bloody Marys all day with wings. And then reverse happy hour from 7 to 11 on Sunday. So that's ZZ's. We have some really cool events happening in Lorraine. We have our Breakfast with Santa. Check out our social page, our socials, Lorraine Brewing Company Facebook page. We've been putting that out there. Great opportunity for your family to come enjoy a day with a breakfast buffet. The prices are really good for young kids. They're, super cheap for that. Obviously,
The 15th?
The 15th,
Yeah.
yep. That's the Sunday after the Beer Fest.
Okay.
Beer Fest Saturday, Sunday's the Breakfast with Santa. And lots of really cool things. Santa's going to be there. Mrs. Claus is going to be there running the craft station and kind of, having a couple crafts for the kids. It's going to be a really cool experience for everybody. So it's our first big event for the season down in Lorain. The Holiday Craft Fair is coming up in a couple weeks. Check that out. That's a humongous event.
I figure if I stop home brewing, maybe I'll do some crafts or something.
Do crafts.
Like start knitting,
Yes.
crochet, or something.
Mhm.
Needlepoint.
Yep. You can crochet beer koozies to sell.
It's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think there was
Right?
somebody from Schnitz who made her own like mini
Neoprene things. Yeah. For
like the little tasters.
Wow, that's a good idea.
There you go.
Scott's
Something to
still-
do. Yeah, Scott has those, right?
girlfriend does it.
His girlfriend does it. So check out the Holiday Craft Fair. There's been a lot of promotions for that. It is a humongous event. Lots of vendors for the holiday season. That is on the 20th.
Okay.
That's this 20,
20th is
not
not November.
whatever it is. It's this Saturday, I think, right?
Oh, okay.
That's the 20.
11th. Yeah, November.
Third.
Cool.
I think. I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna have time
It's
to
on the
needlepoint
Facebook
anything
page.
by this weekend.
And then lastly, important thing is the Happy Holidays Beer Fest
Yes.
that's been promoted. That is the kickoff of event really for the Lorain County Brewery Passport that we're going to be starting this spring. That's up. The deeds are up for that. All of the 11 breweries in the county are sharing that post. We have a good number of ticket sales already. Please make this a wonderful event. Again, a really heavy appetizer buffet. Everybody's going to bring two beers and all their tents and everything. It's going to be a really cool event for that. A little bit higher level. So come, dressed up for a nice date night event. That's the ticket price for that. Again, plenty of food, plenty of beer, plenty of fun. We'll have the whole place decked out for Christmas. So
Nice.
it's exciting times for that.
Sounds good.
Heck yeah.
So we want to hear what's going on at Bummin Beaver, but before we do that,
Yep.
I hear that it's Mike's birthday tomorrow.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
You have to
And
sing.
he loves when people sing to him.
Did my girlfriend tell you that?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to. Let him hear it. Happy birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So it was just funny that we had Dad's birthday, the last show, and mine's tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember that.
The 2 times we've sang ever on this show have been to the two of you. So we are like family.
We are in rarefied air.
And we have 0 viewers now. They all logged off.
No. No. Not good. So what's going on in the world of the Bummin Beavs?
I'll let you take it.
Well, we've got music every Friday and Saturday. We're starting to work on relationships with different local businesses. We've got Romeo's Pizza, who started doing pop-ups at the brewery. They're going to be in next on the 30th. We're going to be opening early on the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
That Wednesday we'll be opening at noon. And what else do we have going on?
December 7th.
Oh, yeah. We've got the steak and crab leg dinner coming up.
Whoa.
Steak and king crab leg.
Nice.
I need to get a post out about that.
Yes, so do I.
So this is the official announcement for that. Yeah, we're having a steak and crab leg dinner at the brewery December 7th. I believe it's going to be pre-order only.
Yes, limited sales.
And we'll have that up sometime later this week. I'll make a Facebook post about it probably Thursday, Friday, because I am doing absolutely nothing tomorrow.
Wow, that's right. It's your birthday.
Yeah, that's what he asked for his birthday.
Oh, nice.
For the day off.
Yeah, I realized that I'm starting to get kind of I'm out of my kid phase. I don't want anything for my birthday. I just want to sit around at home in my pajamas and just vegetate in front of my computer screen.
Yes. You play some games?
Yeah.
Play some games?
Oh yeah.
What do you play?
I'm all over the place.
Yeah. MMOs?
Not anymore.
FPS?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
We'll talk. Yeah. I play some.
Well, when he
really
walked
crazy
down and
games.
looked at your setup over there, I'm like, do you have? I'm like, oh, he's a gamer too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fun.
That's awesome, though. There's nothing like a whole day just to play some games and
Yeah.
do nothing.
Do nothing.
Yeah.
And then we have some Christmas beers coming up here.
Yeah, we do. So we did our Doppelbock last week, which we're gonna split off into 3 different beers. We've got our spiced Doppelbock, which we're gonna do for Christmas time. We've got just our normal Doppelbock, so we're gonna split these off into a barrel each, and then whenever it gets below freezing, hopefully it gets below freezing, like in the teens.
We need a couple of days of that.
We're gonna do our Ice Bock.
Ice Bock. Ooh.
We did it last year, and it was a fan favorite.
I'm sure.
13.1%.
This year, we're going for the glory, 16.
And you did the cherry cordial porter last week.
Yep.
So that should be ready in the next couple
Right.
weeks.
And then we're doing a winter warmer. We're not sure what we're going to name it yet, but it's going to be a high ABV winter warmer
Bucky.
with probably chili and habanero peppers.
Oh, nice.
Winter bush.
And we've got
Winter bush on that beaver.
Dave doesn't have one anymore,
Yeah.
so.
and we've got
Hey, now.
gingerbread brown coming up as well.
Man, nice job, gentlemen.
Yeah, maybe bad beaver.
Oh, bad beaver.
Yeah, bad beaver.
Cold beaver.
Everybody's thinking.
Everybody stop talking for a second. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Well, I had also come up with beaver claws,
Oh, beaver claws.
spelled
No.
CLAWS.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I envisioned it.
Yeah.
Well done. That's all fun.
I don't know if we'll go with that, but it's a good idea.
Hey, put it in the hopper. You can
Throw it
pick it
around.
for something else. Yeah.
See how it goes. So what's going on in the music world, Dave?
Oh, yeah. Dude, tonight we got Wasp down at the Agora. You familiar with Wasp?
I'm not.
Blackie Lawless. Yeah.
Mm.
F Like a Beast.
Nope.
You ever heard that song? You've heard of it. Yeah.
I don't think
For
so.
what it's worth, I've heard of them.
Oh,
Yeah. See? Okay.
Kindred
So
Spirits.
that's tonight. You got to get there if you're going. I'm sure they have an opener. So Luke Grimes, Thursday, 21st, House of Blues. Sounds like a country guy, right? Is that
country,
a country
Yeah.
guy?
Mm-hmm.
He's like an actor too, I think. Luke Grimes. I feel like he was in Yellowstone and he's like a bigger actor than he is a musician. Okay.
I have to Google that because I don't know the answer to that one.
I figured Matthias is the country guy, so I threw him out there.
I appreciate that.
All right. And then Creed.
Yeah.
When we were driving out to your place, we were listening
We
to
were
some
rocking
Creed.
this Creed.
And Matthias is like, this
Should we
is the
hold
one
hands?
song
Yes,
that
that one.
That was that one. He's like, I can play this on the electric guitar.
Yeah,
That's
my
awesome,
only
man.
electric guitar song.
Yeah. So they're coming to town with Van Halen's son, Wolfie, his band Mammoth, and 3 Doors Down.
No, that sounds like a fun concert.
Yeah. Oh, this is for Tom. The 23rd, that's this Saturday. The Tubes.
Tie your tubes, Tommy.
The Tubes are coming to the Kent stage. I mean, we were going to go to Marblehead, but since I'm not getting wrecked on the deck, I might have to go see the Tubes.
With Tom. He'd love to
Yeah.
have a date night.
Yeah. Me and Tom.
I know, it's fun.
Nice. And I could drive since I'm not getting wrecked at the Tube show.
Yep.
So. And then Aaron Lewis, he's country and
Pop.
rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Stained back in
Oh,
the
yeah.
day.
Yep.
He's doing the 24th Sunday, Northfield Park. He's doing his country stuff, acoustic. He's got an acoustic album out.
Nice.
And so, I mean, I prefer his metal, but, you know.
You can get down with the low end.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure. And I always throw in Billy Morris Sunset Strip,
Yep.
the 29th. He's doing the Burn Off the Feast at Spivak Lanes in Avon Lake. That's always a good time. If you like bowling, or even if you don't, and you like
Just go
Billy.
hang out with Billy.
Yeah. So
Sweet, man.
that's
Jim-
what's happening.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming out today, making the drive.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
A lot of fun.
Sure was.
Good conversation.
We named the beaver.
Bucky.
Bucky.
We made
Yeah, I named the beaver. That's pretty
yeah,
sweet.
you named the beaver. I had nothing to do
See
with
how
that.
it goes.
Yeah.
So what's up next, man? I mean, I thought we were gonna take a little bit of a hiatus. I thought you died on me. Kind of nervous about it.
I mean, just kind of getting back. I don't know. We got nothing planned. I was gonna. I forgot to mention we had some other local news. That spot where Railroad Brewing was.
Yes.
There's a new brewery going in called Brew Naked.
I saw that.
Brew
I know
Naked.
nothing about it, but it's Brew Naked.
I wonder if they're gonna brew naked.
That is a bad idea because
Yes, it is.
there's a lot of hot stuff, there's a lot of caustic stuff.
Stuff floating around.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't. That's bad news.
oh,
could
burn
bum
your
your
beaver. Burn your beaver.
Yeah.
Wow. That was not me. That was Tommy. I'm repeating it so you can hear it.
It might be manscaping beforehand.
Yeah,
You have
don't
to.
need it.
You'd wear a hairnet.
Just let the acid take that off. Yeah.
Shoot, that's insane.
But yeah, I found that on neocraftbrewery.com.
Yeah. So find all of your news at Northeast Ohio Craft Brewery News.
Yeah, great site.
Follow their Facebook page. Like, share all their news in the craft beer world. They did a great job.
Yep, and follow us too. Facebook,
Right there.
YouTube, the BlabberMalt Show. We're on X, Instagram, Threads at BlabberMalt.
Look how good I am. Right there. Boom, 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 boom. Hit
Yeah,
that
do
like
that.
button.
Yeah.
And the best thing is to comment on our post. We'll comment back and then share. It kind of gets the juices flowing out in the internet world.
Yeah, when I was on the way, I went down and shared that we were going to be on this. So
See,
Nice.
that's why everybody's watching right now.
Yeah, that's how I learned it was your birthday.
Boom.
Yeah.
that was my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh, Dan Nabalski, he owns the deck that we get wrecked on. He says, "What? We're not getting wrecked on the deck no more." Don't worry, Dan. We probably will.
Busted.
Probably will.
Busted. Not for a while though. You gotta stay.
Yeah, I gotta
Stick around for a minute, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, again, look forward to seeing you guys around. Make our trip back out your way and hang out with you guys again. Sound good?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Good. And get your tickets for the Beer Fest. Support Lorain County Brewery Passport. Get them now. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Stay malty, Cleveland.